All right, the last time I was up here, it was winter time, and there was a bunch of trees blocking the road right here. Someone beat me to this. It's probably the Forest Service, but they didn't widen this out very much. These are just kind of machine shoved out of the way. So it might have been that logging crew or someone, but I mean, there's all fresh cuts and stuff laying here on the ground. So, but I mean, there's still trees, you know, halfways in the road here. So I'm gonna fire the saw up and I'm gonna get rid of some of these window breakers and things like that. But man, there was a good 30, 40, 50 trees right here that have been drug out of the way. It looks like they've all just been stacked over here with the machine. So I'm going to put some ear protection in and grab the chainsaw and put on the chest rig here, and we'll go to town and cut some wood. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Our chainsaw class, I'll be felling, or no, I'm sorry, I'll be bucking certified. So I won't be able to cut down the dead trees that are standing, but I'll be certified at the end of July to cut up the stuff that's blocking the trail. So I'm up here today because the road is open to the public, and you can do whatever you want when the road's open to the public. If I was up here and the gate was shut and I had to use the code to unlock it, well, then I got to play by the Forest Service rules, and I'd have to have that certification. Pretty good through here. Trim a little bit of this big guy back right here. There we go. There's quite a bit of it widened out. I do see tire tracks through here, so I'm kind of betting that the rest of this might be drivable. Might let some air out of my tires and see. There could be some more to cut up here. Yeah, this is much wider and better. A lot less stuff sticking into the trail to get your tires. I am kind of bummed we didn't have our chainsaw cert early enough, because man, this one would have been fun to cut. cut open. There's one more just a little bit right here I'm gonna take before we mosey up the trail. Right here. That one's pretty green. So yeah, that's the proof this is machine stacked, because that was really heavy. Like driving through a nuclear blast zone here. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was wondering, was how much of this stuff was going to be up here. Big old snag. And of course it's wedged in there good. There's a bunch of trees up here that are just ready to come down. Wow. I'll have to wash this strap when I get home, but it'll be worth it. There we go. Success. As I breathe in all that crap. Yep, we'll be washing that strap. This has, I don't know if that's portraying on the camera very well, but this has definitely gotten just a little bit rockier than the last time I was up here pulling my military trailer, which would make sense. I mean, obviously all the soil's hydrophobic still because there's nothing growing, and it's gonna take a bit. There wasn't these big old ruts running through here, but this one's still fun. I see another tree laying in the road that's going to require the chainsaw, so we'll get that out. But I'll show you the depth of this rut that's in front of me here. Look at this. There's only 1 mile of this trail left, so I think I'm going to be able to do the whole thing. But look at the depth of that rut. Yeah, there's a tree up there we're going to go get, but yeah, that was not like that. Ugh, it's hot and windy, and there's dust flying everywhere. That's what happens after a forest fire. It's hot and gross. Sometimes this thing fights me after a hot restart. Come on, baby. Trying to keep my chain out of the rock. Doles it insanely fast. Alright, we we got another customer. It's gonna end up being a fun day. I was able to get around this because there's actually a bypass around the big rocks anyway, but oops. There. A couple of these are movable by hand. I had one I drove over, just a little stick fly up and hit my door. Scratched the paint. It's like, God dang it. Hazards of driving through a burn area. This one really doesn't need moved out of the trail, but we're here, what the heck, right? This is the stuff that flies up and hits your door. And we're still humming right along here. The trail is going to start getting easier now that we're getting closer to the top. We get out of the big boulders. Close off that little bypass somebody made. Now we got the road open again. Yeah, we are so close to the top here. We can't give up now. We gotta chainsaw our way up. Well, that is it for the really rocky stuff. We're basically at the top. I do see some green trees off to my left. So while the fire consumed almost everything, it did not consume all of it. We got into a little bit of that unburnt part of the forest. Still green right here. Here's another one of their fire breaks. Oh man, look at that. Wow. It's one of the fire lines they cut to try and stop this fire. All right, it's noon. We're gonna just air up the tires and wander home. A little shorter trip today. figured we'd keep it short since, you know, I still got video editing to do from the last couple days and off-road recoveries and stuff. But hope you like that. A little different, just running the chainsaw, nothing crazy. And everybody have a great 4th of July. We'll see you next time.